This thing is totally stupid with double O's. It is mostly the gun, the 160mm high explosive round. Give it a 122 from the IS-6, no problem, but it is that gun, that high explosive round that pisses a lot of people off, especially tier 6 and tier 7s. So this vehicle is totally stupid, but Happy New Year, folks! It's 2023, and I started off with a banger. I'm sick. Either it's the flu or super COVID, one of the which, whatever the hell. Great, wonderful. I feel alright, I guess, but it's groggy. I'm stuffed up. It's the seasons, I guess. Oh, super great. Did not even party for New Year's Eve. I just like, I'll go to bed. Alright, so this thing, after the whole month of grinding it, I think there are more factors to the success of this vehicle than just the gun or just the basis of the armor. There are a few other conditions. It's also the holiday season, and you have a lot more tomatoes on both teams, and therefore, yeah, it's a lot simpler to shoot at tomatoes and get all the damage. Also, there are a lot more people playing, so therefore this thing gets like pseudo preferential matchmaking, where it doesn't see tier 10s or tier 9s as often, but it's a pretty gimmicky vehicle if it's bottom tier. So if you have tomatoes standing in the open, then obviously they get derped for 800 damage. I mean, they could cut the penetration of the gun to like 170 or something. Maybe balance that out, but you're not nerfing a premium tank, no way. Too much backlash and other stuff, so that shot was disgusting. But you have to aim. If you don't aim and shoot the tracks or shoot the space armor, you deal like 200 damage or 20 damage. You have to aim, but it's idiot proof with a dumbass gun. That's what it is. So as you can see right here, 76 damage onto the space armor because I'm an idiot. I actually managed to deal damage. Normally that would be like 0 damage from the space armor, but oh, whatever. But it's a KV2 with armor, and sometimes rocket boosters. Whoa, 113 damage, ooh, and go for reload about 21 seconds exactly. But I think all the premium tanks out of Holiday Ops are pretty decent, other than the light tank, the Char Model 75. That's a high skill cap vehicle, very high skill cap, and it's not idiot proof, so you'll get chewed out by other light tanks or the cars practically, so it's a very difficult vehicle to play. But AMBT, very fun. It's like an American projectile, a little bit slower but more alpha. The Vipera, also good, mostly idiot proof unless you fudge up the turret, pseudo turret, and don't watch your map, so practically same. Iron Arnold or M47 improved, idiot proof mostly, so don't let them shoot your lower plate or commander cupola, very fun. And this thing, it's like the M47 patent improved, but gets a stupid ass 160mm. So I think the stats of this vehicle will be a little bit balanced out once the holiday season is over, once less people are playing, and it will get into like tier 9, tier 10 matches more frequently, where it gets kited around by Leopard 1s or Object 140s or something. So for now, it's still pretty good. The big downside is you don't want to face this thing in a tier 6, tier 7, sometimes tier 8s, but snipe a T-77 across the map without aiming. Freaking Russian, Chinese accuracy. There you go. You don't need to aim. Fuck it. But yeah, once you're playing a low tier vehicle against this thing, no, it's not fun. It's really not fun. You have turret armor, you have upper plate armor. It has a ramming capability to ram stuff because the rocket boosters, And the high explosive gun gives this vehicle a proper 2000 DPM. So it's not half bad. Not counting the rammers or vents or whatever, but god, this thing is stupid. Now, just to show you how stupid this thing is, here's a better clip of me actually doing well and trying to aim. But yeah, it's a very dumb vehicle. Also, having intuition for the loader is kind of critical for this thing, because sometimes switching to AP is a lot more beneficial than using high explosive. You'll see, but going down to the beach with 2 tier 7s and a light tank. So we'll do somewhat risky maneuver if it's all like heavy tanks at the bottom, but this thing is top tier, so it'll do fine. But yeah, I finished grinding for holiday ops. Once I'm finished with the missions and get the 28 missions complete for the tokens, I'm done. Get a tier 10 discount and I'll take a break. So I usually play a lot during battle pass and holiday ops. Afterwards, burnt out, take a break mostly, but you have a lot of premium days to use. And funny enough, all the premium days that you got from holiday ops usually expire around the first season of battle pass for the next year. So you get like 3 months, 4 months usually if you spend like 100 or 200 bucks. But there's a lot of dudes over here. 2 tier 8s, 2 tier 7s, scary tier 8s as well. We have a 2 tier 7s and myself, but a 252U and a BZ-176. So very big scary tier 8s, but he has no gun depression. Give me your lower plate, unangle it. Yeah, 900 alpha. It's like more than half your health. But it's nice that T29 is still working over the Object 252U, so he's still doing work. There goes IS. Oof. Get rid of this guy, he's more dangerous. The BZ is on reload. And luckily the light tank is still chipping away. Oh, got my engine. Alright, let's face hug. And don't ram a Tiger 2. You weigh less than a Tiger 2, surprisingly. Alright, jam it into his turret. That's fine. And the BZ's by himself. It's surprising how much damage you do in the short span of like a minute. If you manage to pan all your shells, but that was risky, or kind of a tight situation. Bottom of the turret. Yes! So yeah, this thing is stupid, but I'll go through all the test servers changes to all the vehicles. They nerf all the rocket heavy tanks. They nerf the DPM, accuracy, even the top speed to like 30. Originally it was like 35 or 40, so surprising. And this thing will be the funnest rocket heavy tank compared to the normal ones. So premium tanks are more fun than the actual heavy tanks or normal heavy tanks. But they nerfed the 116 F3, so Clan Wars tier 10 got nerfed. Haha, but nobody's gonna get it if you're going to have a chance at the chieftain or so. But what else? There's a new skin for the Caliban, the HMS Bruiser, I guess, but we'll take a look later on. And basically, out of all the preview for the 2023 video, it's mostly at the end with the map changes. So all the dynamic stuff, the night maps, all the map rework, and the new maps, I think those are what people look forward to. Also the crew skill rework. Now, it is not like the original skill 2.0, crew skill 2.0, because originally you can only choose with crew skill 2.0, like you can only choose based on how many points you get. So it's like an RPG system. Whereas currently with the preview, you can choose all of it. So all of them are active. It's not pick and choose. So there's no such thing as builds. Once you have enough points, you get all of it. So that's a lot better than having some of it, I guess. But we'll see in February. Frontline has a new map. Hopefully they fix the bugs. Steel Hunter is still a thing, surprisingly, which is surprising. But here you can see I switched to AP round with intuition because there's a lot more cover and fences or stone fence lines or ridges, so you have to switch to AP round against light tanks. You don't need the high explosive. And where the hell is the AMX? He's hiding! And he gets turfed. So AP round is a lot more effective at that situation, that high explosive. A lot more effective. And there's another AMX 13. Run away! You're not gonna... Alright. Maybe the UDES is covering, I think. It's a very small shot. Oh, come on, gun. There you go. Oh. Sometimes you don't aim. Yeah, you don't aim with this gun. Here's another pro tip. Always make sure you bind your fire extinguisher. Very handily bind your fire extinguisher. So I have it on C. I can press it immediately like an automatic fire extinguisher. That saved me the health from dying. That is very key. So go back to my ergonomics video for your keyboard bind. It explains it like very thoroughly how you should bind your fire extinguisher very quickly to prevent the fires. You don't need an automatic fire extinguisher just because how fast you click. But that's an old video from like 7 years ago or something. Oh, there you go, folks. Happy 2023. Off to a great start. I'm sick. Well, let's see if it's as good as last year. Last year we got ranked. We got the auction. We got a bunch of other crap. Wasn't Caravan like February also? Also the marathon. So we're off to a quick start last year. But off to a sick start this year. By being literally sick. Well, there you go, folks. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.